rolling? Cool. So, you know, like one of the things that, you know, it's easy to post and to showcase like all the sexy shit that goes on. You know, people get results, but the truth of the matter is, man, a lot of times, and not just, you know, not just about results, but really like want to show you guys like the journey that people go on when it comes to like improving themselves, you know, transforming their body, their lifestyle, their mindset when it comes to being consistent. It's a journey, man, and it's always filled with like ups and downs. And I mean, case in point, like this week, or I'm sorry, last week and the week before, I got mad sick, right? And so I totally killed my energy and like I totally fell off because of course I'm recovering. I had momentum before I got sick and then I completely fell off, and then getting back into it, it was just a slow mental grind to kind of find my mojo again, if you would, find that energy, that focus. And I think the same is a lot for a lot of people here. I mean, we have a lot of, you know, over 150 members now. And, you know, to say that everybody is, you know, 100% always focused is just not accurate. And the reality of it is that's just the progression of any transformation. So we have members who have good days, we have members who have bad days, and I'm pretty sure that you can relate to that. Just like me, I have good days, I have bad days. Joel, behind the camera, has good days, has bad days, we all have it. But I think that the biggest thing that we try to communicate to our members and to our people that we connect with is like, hey, any transformation journey, you're gonna have the ups and the downs. And I think that the biggest thing that we can do for our people is have that sense of synergy, that community, that vibe tribe, so that when, you know, we're down and out, we have some sense of accountability, maybe to someone who we work out with or that we connect with here, and we're like, hey, you know what, if you're in here getting it, I gotta get my butt in here. So that accountability thing. And at the end of the day, man, like, just understand that it's not always rainbows and sunshine, you know. Yes, we have a good tribe here, we have good, you know, a good community, but just like anywhere else, man, it's always filled with people, you know, trying to figure out or work through struggles, frustrations, breaking plateaus, trying to figure out how to get to the next level, how to lose that, you know, that last 5 pounds, how to lose, you know, that last 2% of body fat or 3% or whatever it is. My point is, or how to get stronger. But that's just the reality of it, you know? So we have a lot of people here, you know? And so I just wanna make sure that you guys know that, hey, if you're watching this, man, and you're going through your ups and downs, that's just part of the journey. So when we talk about embracing the journey here at Vibe, it's like, hey, embrace everything that goes with it. You know, you're gonna have bad days, learn from those bad days. Learn from your mistakes, learn from your setbacks, from your failures, your frustrations. Learn what you need to be doing so that you can ultimately get to where you wanna be. So that's just kind of like what I wanted to communicate and showcase, you know, in this specific episode. So. All right, so today we're here at Vibe and we have our Small Business Awareness and Appreciation Day. So one of the things that we're big on is community and giving back to the community and finding ways to do that. So it's not always about taking. It's always about finding ways, again, to give back and help people in what they do. So we have members that, you know, they provide a product or a service for their business, and we want to provide them a platform to showcase that to members of the community. So what we did is we put this event together. We marketed it out to the community to come on in, and we have different products and services that they can come and check out. So not only are our members getting their awareness brought to their product and service, but we also have other small businesses here in the city of Rialto and surrounding cities that are able to come on in, showcase what they're doing, and again, it's just a good way to give back and connect people and bring people together for a good cause and support small businesses. So let's go check it out.
Studio.
I'm Danielle with Passion Driven Boutique. Spanglish Living.
This is Shopping.
Flower Gallery.
Free the Turtle Apparel. Smoking Sixes.
Sana.
Business name is Chop Stop.
Route 66 Dance Studio.
Hi, I'm Scott from the Grocery Outlet of Rialto.
Guys, so we're Renard Makeup Academy, and then we're an academy. We're a store and a salon and a spa.
It's true for sports, performance, and apparel. Leve Waxing.
My name is Regina Lord. I am a certified sports massage therapist here at Vibe.
What's up, guys? So we're out here at Rialto's National Night Out, just a big community event, one of the more popular ones here. And for us, it's about getting out in the community, engaging, connecting, introducing ourselves, letting people know who we are in the community, what we do, and how we can potentially help them solve their problems. And so this is, as you guys can see, a lot of the members of the community. And the intention really, like I said, is just to connect. Again, just be that face in the community for our people and let them know that we just want to make them better with what we do at Vibe. So check it out, guys.
Walk out, walk back. Let's do like 15 squats. And I'll go do that for about 3 minutes. Okay? Go ahead, rubber band.
So what's today?
So today's the first day of the 30-minute glute class teaser. So we're going to be having a total of 6 sessions. We're going to be doing a lot of work with band and body work just to activate and wake up those glutes. This eventually is going to lead into the 6-week Strong Glutes program, where the program is a little bit more intense and more high focus on glutes to get them stronger. So the ladies can start seeing their glutes being activated, and eventually that's going to lead to stronger glutes and, of course, nice round peaches.
'Cause the future is now.
Hey, what'd you learn in nutrition class?
So today at Vibe, I learned how to properly snack and fuel my body to maintain my performance level. So just by attending, I got all these freaking awesome snacks to make sure that I stay on top of my performance, make sure my body stays tight, and it's giving me all the nutrients I need to live my best life. This is how we roll here.
So today we are hosting a nutrition workshop. We're going to go over one of the topics that it's requested. They're going to learn how to identify healthy snacks, how many times they should be snacking, and how to read nutrition labels. That it's going to help them identify those snacks and what to look for, so such as sodium, sugars, and ingredients. So those are just some of the basic things that we're going to go over today. All right, guys, so first off, I want to thank you guys for being here. I truly appreciate your time and wanting to learn nutrition, wanting to make healthy habits, and learning through us here at Vibe.
All right, guys, just wrapped up a very good workout, so it feels good to be back. And I think, you know, this episode of VIBIN in August is all about kind of falling off and getting back on track. And I guess no one is exempt from that, including myself. Like I mentioned earlier, man, being sick, it kind of kills that vibe, that energy. But I think the biggest lesson that you can take away from this vlog, and even when you hear some of our other members, is that, hey man, it happens to all of us, right? No one's exempt from it, right? Things happen, life happens, unexpectedly, and it kind of kills that energy, that momentum. But I think it's our responsibility to figure out, like, how do you get back on track? And that's really the question, is like, okay, what do you got to do to get back on track, right? And sometimes it just takes you just saying, like, you know what, like, F it, I'm just gonna show up and I'm gonna go do some work, and I'm gonna push through it, and I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna do every single set, every single second. I'm not gonna shortcut anything, and I'm just gonna go out there and I'm gonna start getting that momentum back. And I think at the end of the day, it's gonna happen. And so I think we have to start preparing ourselves and figuring out, like, okay, what's the best practices that allows us to get back on track. And so, that's really what this is about. This episode is like, hey man, showcasing, like, we all fall off, but how do we get back on track? And think about maybe a situation where you were down and out, where you weren't feeling it, you didn't want to work out, you didn't want to do your nutrition, you didn't want to follow your nutrition, you wanted to eat, all the comfort foods that go along with that phase. Think about, what did you do to kind of break that habit, break that cycle, and get back and focus and gain clarity to go out and make shit happen. And at the end of the day, setting up for that long-term journey, that long-term success, we have to be prepared to deal with these mental roadblocks and challenges that we're gonna face, so that, again, when we experience them, we figure out how to get back on track. So let's go chop it up with some of our other members, and let's see kind of like if they're willing to share, some of their best practices that allows them to get back on track. Let's go.
I think bouncing back takes time. You gotta prioritize, what you wanna do, where you wanna go. And so for me, bouncing back means challenge. So I try to do either half marathons or try to do something that's gonna get me to the next level, to push me to get back in here, because it's very easy to fall off. It's very easy to let life and just regular things come your way, kind of knock you off your goals and where you want to be. So for me, it's whenever I fall into that, those setbacks, I try to look for something that's gonna challenge me, that's gonna get me back on track, to motivate me and just get me going.
All right, I'm just kidding. But we have like our little workouts, huh? Yeah, I gotta stretch before it's been a while, you gotta you gotta like Birkenstock walk it, I'm just kidding. You breathe really, really hard. No, it's a mindset. When you take time off with anything, trying to get back, it's getting that mind in that thought process of, yeah, it's gonna suck. Yeah, it's gonna hurt again. Yeah, my body's gonna have to remember how to do this, but it's also like riding a bike. You just get back into motion, you keep going, you keep moving, and you breathe really, really hard. And for me, I cuss a lot under my breath, especially when I have to do cardio and breathe. But again, it's that reminder. This is what you do, this is what you enjoy, this is what makes you feel good. So to take that, to bounce back, to know it's gonna suck, but to get in the grind and push it out regardless.
Hey, so like this month, Martha, I know we were talking, and you were talking about like how you kind of had a drop off in everything that was going on with your training. You were doing great, and you kind of fell off, and so speaking to that point, like, what did you do that was helpful to get back on track and get to where you're like, okay, I need to start getting my shit together again and get back on track?
Well, see, for me, like, training is part of my life now. So for me, it was balance. I could eat out or whatever and train, and I would still feel okay physically. But since I had to stop training, and then I get stressed and I want to eat, and sometimes, I didn't want to be weak, because working out is just part of my life.
Right.
Because I was feeling really full of energy, so I was like doing way too much. And I was not doing a lot to get back to my body.
Yeah.
So it just started like shutting down So I had to.
So you had overload on like the actual training side of things and everything, and like.
Because I was feeling good.
Yeah. You were feeling great.
I was in the role, and then because I was working too much at work, and then I was pushing my body physically. So I think it's just everything. The whole mixture just took a big load on me. So I had to balance.
Yeah, and then like for you, what did you have to do to kind of be like, okay, I got to get back on track with whatever that meant, like, and you know what I mean, like, so what was your best practices during that time when you were in that slump, like to make sure that you didn't fall off completely, because I know that that was something big for you.
See, because for me it's easier to go back to my comfort foods, like I like to munch on chips. Hot Cheetos with lemon. I feel like when you're doing stuff like that, where you just start eating back whatever again, like you're just cheating yourself. So it's kind of like I've been working this freaking hard for this long, and if I really want to make this my lifestyle, like I need to suck it up a little. So I think I'm just growing up a little more on the fitness, healthy lifestyle, you know?
Kind of like embracing kind of like the reality, like embracing like this is what I want my life to feel like and be like. So I gotta have some, like, and I don't want to put words in my mouth, but like a sense of like self-accountability, you think? Like, like being real with yourself and being like, this is what I want, so I need to do the things that I know I should be doing.
And like I said in prior times, like I had gained. And this time around, like I actually lost weight. Critical time, because it was a little critical because there was a lot of mind stuff. But if I keep it up, I think it's better.
And you started kind of regaining your energy and your clarity and your focus. You've noticed that? Like just one, and that's the thing too. I know that you've been coming in more consistently now.
Yeah, this is actually the first week that I've trained 5 days.
Yeah.
I'm feeling more at ease, so I'm not really stressing even. Just take it slow and stay focused.
So you're like in more control of your day.
I feel like that's why I said I feel like I'm growing up a little more.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for sharing. I just wanted to make sure that you're good to go. All right. Thank you. Hey guys, thanks for watching the vlog series. So make sure you stay connected with us, because every single month we release a new VIBIN in whatever the month it is, and you can do that by subscribing to our channel by clicking somewhere down here. And of course, if you are on social media, which you should be these days, make sure you follow us or connect with us by looking up here and getting on social media and giving us a like, or just following us on Instagram. So we will see you guys on the other side.